Manchester. They're so embarrassing. Posh students, they're just the worst. Last time I was in Manchester, okay, I was in a Sainsbury's. And yeah, I don't know why I'm lying to them either, mate. I was in Waitrose, and there were two posh students in front of me, okay? And I heard one of them turn to his friend and say the poshest thing that I have ever heard come out of a human being's mouth in my life. He turned to his mate out loud in the supermarket on a Sunday morning and went, "Oh God, Tobes, when I'm hungover, I just crave truffle oil." So embarrassed, I just paid for my brioche and left. I was like, I can't do this. Posh shame, that's what I get. I get posh shame when I hear stuff like that, and I get it all the time. I can't escape it. Even where I live, in Notting Hill in London, the poshest place in the planet, if I walk into my local pub, I get it, right? I walk into my local Boza, the old fucking rubber dab dab, right? I walk into the Boza, I'm greeted by the maitre d', and I need to use the facilities, okay? And you know the way every pub in the world, there's always one cubicle with a broken lock, right? And we have all at some point in our lives had to use the cubicle in the pub with the broken lock. And some of us have also experienced firsthand the horror of a stranger beginning to open the door whilst we're dropping anchor, right? And everyone has a different way of reacting to this horrible moment, right? Some people will say something as the stranger begins to open the door. "Sorry, excuse me, sorry, someone in here, sorry, excuse me, sorry, thank you." They can speak. Some people, so embarrassed that they cannot make words, so instead strange noises come out of their mouth as the stranger begins to open the door. So they don't come in because they think an animal is being slaughtered in there. This one, though, never experienced before, could only happen in a gastro pub in Notting Hill. I accidentally opened this cubicle door. Inside it is this big, fat, posh man, mustard cords wrapped round his ankles, sweating like Donald Trump in a mosque. He makes no attempt to cover himself up whatsoever. Just as I open the cubicle door, he looks up from the shitter and goes, "Occupied!" Man, it's how Britain built an empire. Chucked in a cheeky Donald Trump joke there. Unfortunately, there's not going to be a lot of Donald Trump material in the show this evening. Full disclosure, the reason is quite selfish. But unfortunately, at the end of this tour, I have to record this show for a DVD, and that DVD comes out in December, by which time, with any luck, he will have been assassinated. I know, no. Weird thing to applaud. I'm going down there. Oh dear. So you're getting jokes about Waitrose instead. I didn't actually shop at Waitrose. Oh no, I've had to stop shopping at Waitrose. And the reason I've had to stop shopping at Waitrose is amazing. The reason that I can no longer shop at Waitrose, ladies and gentlemen, is because this evening, you are listening to the new voice of Asda. I know, whose idea was that? Yeah, I know who's all about rolling back prices, Jack Whitehall. The adverts are ridiculous. I sound like a Victorian mill owner telling the workers where to eat. Weirdly, it kind of works. The disbelief in my voice when I'm reading out an offer of 3 red peppers for 50p? It's a man having his mind blown. Had a few hairy moments though, right? At one point, they brought in all of the Asda top brass to one of my recording sessions. I met the Asda CEOs. One of them threw this curveball at me. He went, "Jack, have you ever actually been to an Asda?" I went, yes, I think I visited one for comic relief. So... Sorry, just to clarify what I meant by that, I meant Asda donated money to comic relief, and I went to thank them and have a photograph. I don't mean I was doing a fucking appeal video, if that's what you were thinking. Look at what this poor woman is being forced to buy. Asda own brand chips. With your donations, we could send Sue here a basic Waitrose relief package. Please text Dauphinoise to 704. That joke can't leave this fucking room, by the way. It's just between us. That's why I don't get asked to do many appeal videos. They let anyone do appeal videos now, though. Oh my god, last comic relief, Danny Dyer did one. Yeah, interesting choice. Don't get me wrong, I love Danny Dyer, but he's Danny Dyer, host of Danny Dyer's Deadliest Men, right? You cannot have him in a Syrian refugee camp with a little 7-year-old orphan girl doing his piece to camera just like he's doing Danny Dyer's Deadliest Men. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I switched on Comic Relief, there he is. I'm Danny Dyer, and I'm in Syria, where the whole situation is proper naughty. Right, look at this little saw, come here love, right, this little treacle hasn't had any nosh in about a week, so get on a blower and give us some fucking buns. Don't mug her off, you silly cunts. I'm paraphrasing slightly. Sorry, Mum, that felt awfully early for a C-bomb as well. We don't need that language. We don't need that. We're better than that. We're better than that. I think I might be coming across as a bit of a ponce. No, I don't want that happening this evening. Because I think people have this perception of me that I am a bit of a ponce, and I'm not, okay? It couldn't be further from the truth. I'm just an everyday guy. Jack Whitehall, man of the peeps, that's me. Why is people laughing? Seriously. This is how everyday guy I am. The other day, I had lunch in, oh shit, what's it, I've forgotten it. What's it called? That lovely little boulangerie. Greg's. And, anyone have a cheeky Greg's before the show? Anyone treat themselves this evening? Anyone have a last minute kind of Valentine's Day date night? Chaps, anyone treat the missus? Shout it out, where did we take her? McDonald's? You're not getting laid tonight. Someone's spending the night on the sofa, learning a little muckwank meal for one, methinks.